Hello, beautiful friends. This is the Organizer Advisor, here to help you enhance your happiness and transform your life. Today, for our Organize to Utilize video, I am going to share with you my best tips, tricks, strategies, and suggestions on how to clean and maintain your luggage. So why do we want to clean our luggage? Well, number one, we want to make sure that we haven't left anything inside the luggage that is going to damage the inside or smell bad, really bad later. But also some simple maintenance strategies that will extend the life of your luggage. And that is going to help you capitalize on the investment that you have made in these pieces. So we're going to try to keep them looking and functioning their very best for as long as possible. So for today's video to clean these items, I am going to be using just some warm water with a little bit of mild dish soap. I am going to use one of my bar towels. It has a little bit of scrub surface. This abrasive texture is going to help scrub off any dirt. I'm also going to be using some sewing machine oil and a Q-tip because I want to lubricate the zippers. And then I'm also going to be utilizing some of my DIY silica freshening bags. This is just silica gel with a little bit of fabric softener pellets. This is going to make the inside of my luggage smell amazing, especially after being in storage. Now, before I do anything in the way of cleaning, I'm going to check all the pockets on the inside of this luggage, and then I'm going to vacuum it out and get all the particulate matter, dog hair, or anything that might get stuck to my clean clothes when I put them in there. So that's what I'm going to do first. Then I'm going to clean the outside. Then I'm going to lubricate the zippers and the wheels so that as I'm traveling in an airport, my luggage is going to roll along with me, and I'm not going to be dragging it. And they're not going to squeak, which is annoying. So let's get started. Clean the outside of the luggage with my bar towel and some warm soapy water, just a drop or two of soap. Mild dish soap is great. Outside. Okay, the inside has been vacuumed. There's nothing that's not supposed to be in there. It's going to be nice and fresh smelling when I open it next time. I have cleaned the exterior. However, I am going to use my Listerine spray to clean and disinfect the handles. Inside is clean, the outside is clean. The next step is going to be, I'm going to lubricate my zippers. Now, oftentimes when you go to use your luggage, these zipper treads have dried out. There are no lubricant on there, and then you start tugging and tugging at the zipper, and then invariably you dislodge a tread, and now your zipper is broken. And a lot of times it renders your luggage useless. So I like to use a little bit of sewing machine oil with a Q-tip. I'm going to be really careful not to get it on the fabric. I'm just going to put it on the zipper treads. That's why I use a Q-tip. So I'm just going to get the end of the Q-tip oiled. You're really just kind of aiming for that midline where the zipper treads meet, and then you're going to use your zipper to go back and forth to distribute that oil evenly in the treads so that your zippers work smoothly. This is a lifesaver and it will extend the life of your luggage. Now watch. See how smoothly that works? That's what you're looking for. Now the last step for me is going to be using this neat little telescopic feature on my sewing machine oil. I'm going to oil the casters and the wheels so that they roll nicely and turn smoothly. This is going to make it easier for me to pull this luggage through the airport. Make sure you wipe up any drips. Now, before I put this luggage away, I'm going to make sure that this is nice and dry and that there are no oil drips. And so, like many of you, I store my luggage in an attic space, and sometimes it can get a little dusty and musty up there. So I cover my luggage in a plastic bag so it doesn't get any kind of dust or insulation fibers on it, so that when I go to use it, it comes out of the bag as clean as when it went in. Okay, the luggage is clean. It's going to smell fresh on the inside when I go to use it, and it's going to roll easily so I'm not dragging it through the airport, or I got that annoying squeak where everybody else just looks at you like they don't need that today. So these pieces are done. Now, don't go away yet. For those of you who have fabric luggage, I'm going to show you how to clean that next, and then I'm going to give you some of my best tips, tricks, strategies, suggestions for traveler preparedness. Now I'm going to show you how to clean fabric luggage. It's the same procedure, except we're going to clean the outside a little differently. But vacuum inside, check all your pockets to make sure you haven't left your earrings, your lipstick, your passport, your driver's license, or your credit cards, any of that in there. And then you want to make sure everything on the inside is in good working order. Now, you know I'm a thrift store shopper. Everything in this cottage has come from a thrift store. However, I don't buy luggage from a thrift store because I don't know whoever donated that luggage. I don't know what they were carrying in it, and I don't need that little airport beagle come looking for me. So I buy my luggage new, with the exception of the Louis Vuitton that did come from an estate sale. However, I don't fly with that. Now, the luggage that I fly with, I buy new. I'm just saying. I'm going to vacuum the inside, check the pockets, and then we'll work on the outside. for the outside, I'm just going to use my bar towel, and I'm going to dip it in a little warm soapy water with just a little drop of dish soap. It can 1 or 2 drops, it isn't going to hurt. And you just want to wipe down the outside lightly. Don't want to saturate it. I'm going to clean the handles with my Listerine spray. And now I'm going to carefully lubricate my zippers. And now I'm going to lubricate the wheels. Voila, this one is finished. Now that it's nice and clean, I'm going to let it dry really well, and then I'm going to put it in a plastic bag. And then I'm going to put it in my attic space. This plastic bag is going to protect the fabric. It's going to keep it from getting dusty and dirty again, and it's going to protect it from any insulation fibers up in my attic. Okay, here's one of my best tips. I have a tote. This could be just like one of those reusable grocery bags. It could be a tote. This can double as a carry-on, but I keep all of my travel items in this tote. So I keep this near my luggage. This way, when I go to start packing for a trip, I have everything I need, so I don't forget everything. It's not laying out all over the house and I have to go find it. It's all right here in this tote. All I have to do is take it out and put it in my luggage. All right, so what are some of the things that I keep in my tote? Well, I keep a leak-proof cosmetic bag, and remember to check all your zipper pockets just to make sure you haven't left anything. But I like to keep my travel essentials in there. So the travel size items that you use when you travel, you'll want to put in your cosmetic bag. Leak-proof if you are storing any liquids. Travel size bottles, this is a great way to use those almost empties. So if you're almost out of shampoo and conditioner, you can go ahead and use what's left, put it in some reusable travel size containers. Make sure that they are airline friendly. I always pack another toothbrush just in case I forget, and my cotton swabs and Q-tips. I need those. I always take tissues just in case I have like allergies on the plane because somebody sitting next to me is wearing perfume that I'm allergic to, so I always carry tissues with me. I also want to take my neck rests, one for me, one for hubby. I'm going to just wipe these down with a cloth and a little Listerine spray. Let them dry really well. Listerine spray is mildew resistant. So once these dry really well, that Listerine spray is going to make them smell fresh, and it's going to keep them from getting musty and mildewy. I also keep my little essential oil kit just to help me sleep. And because I sleep with a fan, I have to take my little travel fan with me. So I keep that in my tote for my luggage so I know where it is when I go to pack. I keep makeup case. Fan number 2. They were on sale. I also take hand sanitizer and a sewing and emergency kit, Band-Aids and stuff like that. And then I have one for my jewelry. So I have compression bags so that I can maximize my luggage space. And I have vacuum seal bags to help compress all of those heavy items so that I make room in my luggage. It's also a great idea to put your shoes in plastic bags, or you can use your vacuum bags. That's going to keep any dirt and germs from your shoes getting on the items in your luggage. Just a couple other things. I take my little curling iron and then a little nail file. So that way I have all of those items. They're most often the ones I'm going to forget and regret. So therefore I go ahead and pre-flight them. So they're in my tote where I know where they are and I can get them when I need them. Okay, beautiful friends, we have finished our Organized to Utilize cleaning our luggage goal today. So the outsides are clean, the luggage looks new, it's shiny, it has a nice reflective surface, so it looks bright, it looks inviting, and it actually invites us, so it makes us feel like using it. So the inside is clean. We've checked all the pockets. We know there is nothing hidden in there. Something we have forgotten? Not a chance. We know that these are totally empty and there's no passport, lipstick, earrings, necklaces, or your wedding ring in your luggage. So now if you lose something, you don't have to search your luggage because you know it's not in there. Also, we have lubricated the zippers to help extend the life of those zippers, as well as the wheels and casters so that we're not dragging these things along in the airport and we have that annoying squeak. So everybody in the airport looks at us. The handles are sterilized and we have already pre-packed a lot of the items that we take with us when we travel, so we know where they are when we need them. So no more digging around for them or getting stressed out trying to pack, especially those high frequency forgotten items like toothbrush, Q-tips, and hairspray. So we are ready to go. I hope this video helped you. I hope it helps you maximize your investment in your luggage, and I hope it inspires you to use it. This is the Organizer Advisor. Looking forward to seeing you again in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, share, like, and comment. And